Trauma should not exist anymore. We don't need it. We don't want it. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. Shut the fuck up. What doesn't kill you kills you eventually. We've been lied to that trauma and being violated by reality somehow gives us the avenues to become better. But in reality, physical and emotional trauma actually just sets us back. We shouldn't have to be victims of abuse, lashings by both belt and tongue, lose a limb, a loved one, and a horrible crime just to become a better person. And those feel-good stories that we hear about where people overcame great odds after traumatic events, sure, they might be inspirational for a moment, and then you realize, yeah, it's cool that guy overcame his heroin addiction. But in hindsight, if he didn't have to witness his mother getting killed, maybe he would have just had a nice life. Now I hear you gurking your Go-Gurts to, well, it's character development. God, the universe, they put obstacles and hardship in our path to bring out the best of them. No. You know what actually brings out the best in people? Friends and family actually liking you. There's a difference between obstacles and challenges that help you grow and just absolute decimation of the soul. Obstacles that help you grow as a person, that test your patience, your resolve without ruining your character are things like, oh no, I have to figure out another way home from work now that the freeway is closed, or oh no, the path I take to the massage parlor is blocked by construction. How do I get my happy ending? But things that just completely take you out of the problem-solving equation while making you bear witness, like, I don't know, watching your entire family fucking drown, that shit just ruins your morale. Because it's traumatic. Trauma is just a tug of war between the dread of acceptance and the lie that you can be the same person after. Sure, you might be able to accept that you lost a loved one. It's part of life. But the fact of the matter is, you will have to live without that person for the rest of your life. And if they died in a manner that was unfair, traumatic, abrupt, then you also have to live with that memory of that forever. Sure, acceptance means you've accepted that things will never be the same, but sometimes that means accepting you'll never actually be okay again. If you've ever seen the eyes of a loved one who's gone through a life-altering injury, they try to be optimistic. Yeah, I can get back on the horse someday. No, Christopher Reeves, you ain't getting back on the horse ever again. And then they realize it too, and they get depressed. And that sadness is not a lack of a good mindset or a lack of faith. It's just the most dreadful grappling of reality. It's the full realization, yes, the cards really are this fucked. You got 2s and 7s, and everyone else has pocket aces. You might as well start playing Russian roulette. That's why relationships are also fucked. Ideally, you meet someone in good faith, you naturally talk, no rushing, no trying too hard. It just becomes, and you become together for a time. Maybe it's a good fit, maybe not, and you end it on good terms. Reality. Now you have to spend your Sundays eating Chipotle alone, pretending your situationship isn't currently getting their pastrami bouquet absolutely pounded by someone else's salami stick. Yeah, chew, you pathetic schmuck. It's also why women are so reliant on their intuition or so picky about men. That is, of course, after they get traumatized by a sewer rat with curls. But, if they have to go through betrayal in the form of cheating or abuse again, it can literally kill them. It's why black and brown people get shaky at police stops. We know just because something didn't kill you doesn't mean it currently isn't. What doesn't kill you makes you not you anymore. You surviving means you have to live knowing that you got violated by someone else, circumstance, capitalism, and it's set you on a path that you never wanted to go down. That's why I start to get really weary about people who bear witness to having fully healed or found peace. That's not fucking true. If you keep living, no, you're never gonna be at peace again. Doesn't mean you can't have moments that you enjoy, that life isn't worth living, but you don't know that it is. That's probably why we shouldn't tell people, suicidal people, depressed people, not to kill themselves, because then we're just straight up lying to them. Hey, no, don't kill yourself, it gets better. I don't know that. It could get worse. I remember reading this book for school history, No Time to Mourn. No Time to Mourn by Leon Khan. This guy, oh my god, this guy recalled in vivid detail entire village wiped out by Lithuanian proxies in the Holocaust. Everything he'd ever known and loved, stripped and shot down in one day. He recalled his father and sister dying in graphic detail. No, sister. It's not funny. My god, I'm still traumatized and it didn't even happen to me. Bro, he survived and persevered. He had the right mindset after and became a stronger person. Yeah, you know what's different about Leon's story compared to most of those with trauma? He was actually given the chance to fight back. He went guerrilla stealth 100 mode on Nazi trains with Russians in the forest. He got the chance to weaponize his afflictions back at the world in a just way. That's rare. But for most of us, we suffer, and then we have to pretend to go back to normal. The world around us does not change to reflect what our insides have. So instead, we slowly die inside with no release. People treat emotional damage like we can just regenerate where we were before and then get stronger after that. Or that in the process of healing, we become stronger. No, we're not lizards or fucking doomsday. We're not supposed to get thrashed in the first place. We're supposed to be laughing and playing around dinner while trying to figure out how to fix the fucking toilet. God doesn't give his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers, and tough times do not make great nor even tough men. The strongest among us will someday be the one who somehow ran through life being only shown love and knows only how to love. The rest of us, I don't know. Que lo dio luz a mi vida y apagándola después, pinche cabrón Dios.